Happy winter solstice, the 21st of December 2023, the shortest day of sunlight. And then the sun goes into dormancy for 3 full days and then emerges out and begins its incline towards the longest day. And this is a time of celebration and of reverence to the beautiful sun and its cycles as the earth rotates around the sun. Yeah. So wouldn't you know it, we have a lot of distractions that keep us from this gratitude and appreciation for the rotation of the sun and earth and all the life force energy the beautiful sun provides. Yeah. Now, normally this would be a time of year that I would start feeling heavier. I would feel the light, shrinking down on me. But this year, no, I don't. I feel so expanded. Like I have so much light. I'm carrying so much light. I feel so much light. Even though the physical light is going to be less today, and then it's going to go quiet for a few days, I feel the cycles within myself, but I don't feel them as dense as I have years prior. And I contribute that to the beautiful rotation of the energetics that are coming in from the angelics and the galactics and the true source light into our source being. Yeah, and it feels beautiful. So last night I was laying in bed and Spirit was like, if you had one wish, what would it be? And I went, affliction to addiction, be gone. And so Spirit was like, okay, you're going to need to be a little more definitive. I'm like, what? And then they started showing me this whole plethora of addictions to exercise, to sex, to talking too much, to being perfect, to worrying, to food, to all the nuances that are placed out, and getting the newest and biggest and best thing, and all these addictions of who you are and what you're supposed to be in this world and how you're supposed to be, and more importantly, the addiction of what people think of you. So this didn't even come close to addictions to substances, addictions to things or places, because they were all the same. And there wasn't one person, not one person, that can be bypassed for some level of addiction. Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? We're taught caffeine is the greatest, best thing. It's going to energize you. It's going to get you through your day. Yeah. And then we're going to provide you with all these shops that are going to present you with these disgusting beans that have been chemicalized, but we're going to make it look pretty, and you're going to drink it and you're going to enjoy it. That's right. This is mushroom coffee decaf, because my body tells me what it is it's doing. It tells me every single day if I listen. And recently, caffeine has been slowly being taken off my plate, because caffeine interferes with your neurotransmitters, which shuts down the I'm tired and then gives you a false positive of I have energy. So we contribute that to any types of caffeine. And also caffeine can inhibit nutrient absorptions as well. So for me, I'm trying not to listen to the latest and the greatest of what is out there and how you're supposed to do it, and eat this, don't eat that, do this, don't do that, read the signs everywhere, sign. I'm going by what my body feels. If I eat a certain food, I've blessed it, worked with the structure of it, and I still feel, then I'll be like, okay, we want to have that for a while. We'll ask our body what we need today, and then we'll bless it, or we structure it, we'll partake of it, and then we'll see where we land energetically. Now, Sometimes it may not have anything to do with what you ate. It could have to do with the energies coming in synergistic company, and then how it has the effect on the DNA and on the cellular level with your energy. And so I take that into account as well. Also, how much energy I have to exude that day, how much energy I need to take in and transmute that day. And so I take all that into account of how much water, how much food, how much, break time I might need, how much step on the gas I might need. It just depends on what that is. But why is that? It's because I live in that mind over matter. Mind over matter. I get my thoughts in order, and I tap into how I feel. And we all have a conversation on the daily. And then I live by the moment to the best of my ability, so I can experience my decisions. I can experience my choices. And that's powerful, my friends, to literally experience your choices and then make decisions. Would I tweak that? Would I change that? Would I omit that? Would I add to that? How would I do that differently? So because I really want to be optimal today. I want to be Optimus Prime. Yeah. Because remember, my source light is what I have to carry around, and my vehicle is what carries it around. So I got to be good to it. So I want to live with my choices, and I want to make better choices by understanding previous choices to see if they were for my highest good. Quite a concept, friends. Now let's talk about the 4 M's. The 3 M's are your mental monkey mind. So you have to ask yourself, when you're doing all these different things, are you mounting the mental monkey mind, or are you minimizing the mental monkey mind? Are you mounting the mental monkey mind, or are you minimizing the mental monkey mind? And so, like this morning, I found myself, I had a few minutes, some leisure time. And so I started watching some videos that were just popping up, little 30, 60-second videos here and there. And one of them is this new chef called, he always says, Bon Appetito, bitch. But the bitch is B-E-T-C-H, I think it is. And he's like, what I want to call, I think Jersey or New York Italian. So his mom comes on there, his dad comes on there, his sister comes on there, and he's just freaking funny. But as funny as it was, the next thing I know, I was through 5 or 6 of those, and I spent 20 minutes, and I'm like, did this help me in any way? Well, actually, it made me laugh. It made me laugh and appreciate a sense of humor when you're cooking. So it was beneficial. But I could see where I could keep scrolling and get lost and sucked in to this electronics, which takes my magnetics and goes, you're in, baby. So I had to sit back, pull back, and say, okay, did this minimize my mental monkey mind? Or was it mounting my mental monkey mind? So now let's move on to another topic about placebo and nocebo. So placebo gives you the effects of something that is more beneficial. And then nocebo would be the opposite of that. It's going to create harm. And so literally this is in every study, because the mind is so powerful. So if the mind is so powerful, why wouldn't we use it for uplifting empowerment and positivity within ourself? And then we're walking, living, breathing example of that for others. And then when we're in this placebo effect and we're really tuning into our feelings and our choices of our feelings and learning how to tweak and maneuver through those feelings, which is our first line of communication, it's how you feel. So many people feel one way, but their mouth will tell you another way. A mouth will tell you one way, but then you'll look right at them and you know exactly that they feel in the opposite direction. What if you could get both of those working simultaneously? So you stop, drop, sit, you connect with that breath, you become aware, you make choices in that awareness, and then you be willing to tweak them. You walk in a straight line, but then you're willing to pivot. You walk in pivoting, then you're willing to rotate. And so then you're living in the choices and you're tweaking the choices for your highest good. And so then you're minimizing the mental monkey mind, because now you're having dialogue with your inner source self. Your innate inner IQ. And you're using spiritual athletic tools to help get you there. So every time you reach for something outside of yourself that's going to numb any neurotransmitters, think twice. What's this ache and pain? What's this about? What's this congestion? What's it about? Take responsibility for it. See if you can tap into some way to detox it or to work with it so it can get you through the day, so you can get home and you can get more rest. And then you can tweak your choices moving forward so that maybe there's not so much of an ache and a pain or congestion or angst or concern or over worrying, by working with this inner dialogue, this innate dialogue with self. And so maybe what you have to do is get into that imagination and create some placebo effects upon your person. Holy wow. Douse yourself in that for a second, friends. Douse yourself in placebo and then really feel it. And then let the cascade of your endorphins, your serotonins, everything, just allow it to cascade, and then all the messages effervescently go gracefully and easily through every pathway back and forth throughout the body, creating optimal health. Mentally, physically, spiritually, etherically, emotionally. And if you need help along the journey, embodimentofthesoul.com, you know that's what I do here in my office and in my home office. It's what we do. I'm learning every day, and I learn through my clients. My clients learn through me. And together, we raise the vibration. We raise the floor. Yeah. Vibe up. Yes. Dee Dee. So, get in there today, the shortest day of the sunlight. As you go into 3 days of dormancy, go into 3 days of dormancy. Ask your body where I can decongest, where I can minimize my mental monkey mind, where I can elevate my placebo, where I can have this conversation and dialogue with self and all the compartments within self, and then experience my choices. Experience my choices. You may find you have a lighter, brighter day. Yeah. It's called the maze of life. And the maze changes. Don't be so rigid with it. Flip around a little bit. Get into that beautiful mind, into that beautiful driver's seat that operates and houses all of this. Without this, none of this exists. Without this, none of this has a purpose or exists. You understand? I think you do. All right. Like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment, and I'll see you all on the next video.